You can't force farm estates on states. Pa Adebanjo, Ohanaeze, Gani Adams tackle federal government. Muhammadu Buhari has come with Ruga. Nobody say no, we don't want. He has come with grazing. Everybody say no. Now he don't turn. He's just turning the name left, right, and center. Since Buhari came in, he has not spoken anything particular about education. He has not spoken about, health care. He has not spoken about the infrastructure he's speaking about is how to get to Niger, borrow money with Nigeria name, with Nigeria property as collateral, and go and construct roads and rail in Niger Republic where he really is from. And now he has turned it over now to say, okay, it is farm estate. Can you see the farm estate is not farm, farm estate for Fulanese. Yes, by taking people's land to give to them to come and do the farm. And people are saying, where do you want to take the land from? If you have lived in the north before, like I have, you will know that the north, on a more serious note, is not a propaganda, has vast expanse of land. So I don't understand why this government cannot invest in developing this land, put irrigation system so that the grass are growing, bring in good quality grasses that will potentially move the place forward so that this thing can end. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details. You can't force farm estates on states. Pa Adebanjo, Ohanaeze, Gani Adams tackle federal government. Leader of the Yoruba social political organization Afenifere, Pa Ayo Adebanjo, has said again and has hit it hard on the federal government plan to establish farm estates in states across the country, insisting that such plan is not recognized by law and should be disregarded by the state governors. Pa Adebanjo pointed out that the federal government has been trying to force grazing on states using different law, saying that its recent proposal to establish farm estates across the country should be condemned, rejected in its entirety. The Afenifere leader maintained that the federal government failed in its plot to establish rural colonies across the country and should not attempt to force the establishment of farm estates on states, adding that the Land Use Act ensure that state governors manages and control of lands in their states. Chief Adebanjo, while speaking during the telephone interview with Sunday Tribune, disclosed that if the federal government wants to promote farm estates, it should allow state governors who have constitutional rights to dispense all lands to establish them, warning that Muhammadu Buhari's government should be reminded that he can't force it on states except the governors of those states accept it. We are not under a dictatorship but democracy government. The elder statement further berated the position of the federal government for the insistence on recovering non-existing grazing routes, saying it is a weak ground on the position of the federal government to come and say they want to collect land. Ohanieze's Indigbos has also come out to say this is not right. Muhammadu Buhari should go back to the drawing board and look for ways to improve the country rather than concentrating on his brother's grazing business. Also, Gani Adams has said establishing farm estates will fail. It is a failure on arrival proposal, and Buhari should desist from it immediately, as Nigerians will not succumb to every ploy to ensure that lands are taken from the people. So this is what is happening. And this is rather very terrible. We cannot continue to pretend, or we can't continue to pretend. There is a lot going on. Yeah, there's a lot going on right now, and it is rather very big shame that the federal government of Nigeria will rather succumb to, their own ploy to get one thing or the other done at their disposal at the expense of the people. You don't do that. You don't. You don't do that. So what is currently going on is a clear indication that Nigerian government is after her own people. You see? So when you look at it, you understand that there is more to this than beneath the eyes. Yes, there is seriously more to this than beneath the eyes. If you look at what is happening, Muhammadu Buhari, all the meeting he's having is with the mighty Allah. You can tell because that is the outcome. Out of the abundance, you will get your mouth will let you know what the heart is thinking. All Buhari is thinking night and day is how to get lands of people and give to the Fulanese, how to bring them into Nigeria. Because on a more serious note, I mean, without being sarcastic, they've got really no place. They are nomadics. They move from place to place. They've got nowhere. They've got no land. They've got nothing attached to them. Even the Fulanis in the north, we are those who also migrated there. Okay, they came in with their cattle, behaved like gentle boys and girls. The people received them, accepted them. They stayed there. Before you know it, 1 year turned to 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. They married, they have children, they settle down. One generation turned to two generation, to three generation, to four generation. And before you know it, they are citizens of Adamawa State, Yola, Gombe, and you name it. And they tell you that they are citizens of that state. Yes, that's how they came. They've been roaming around. They don't have a place. They roam around. It's not a, it's that's who they are. They roam around. Yes. And so they are coming out. Buhari now is coming out to say, and this is why I love Governor Rotimi Akeredolu, who says, please, however way you want to bring your tactics and all that, it's not going to work. Okay, however way you want to bring it, keep bringing it on. Ruga, grazing, blah 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 blah. You're just going around still going around the same thing. That's why the southern governors, if you're not aware, have started what we call the ban on open grazing. It's now a ban on open grazing. You don't do that in the south. When we ban it, we ban it. We say it is gone, it is gone. And so this is what it is. Open grazing in the south, ban, gone, and gone. But Buhari does not want to hear the list of it. No, he wants to give his brothers a place to stay because he knows that they've got no home. And this is why he's building Niger Republic. You see, this is why he's building. He's building. He's doing the work. He's building. That's what he's doing. He's building. Yes, at the expense of others. Does it ought to be so? The answer is no. We cannot continue to fold our arms and pretend that all is well. No way. We can't. Can't fold our arms and pretend that all is well. So leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless you. Have a lovely day. Bye for now.